Man, guys, man, we got a serious show lined up for you guys today, man. It's getting kind of crucial here in these YouTube streets, man. But we're gonna unpack all that here next on the Simply Ball Dropping podcast. Man, boy, I tell you, man, these Caitlin Clark fans are vicious. Now, we did a show the other day where we was talking about Angel Reese and being a potential MVP candidate for the Chicago Sky this year and for the WNBA. And also we produced a show talking about how Angel Reese is being dominant here and unrivaled. And then we talked about when Isabel Harrison got let go by the Chicago Sky and she signed on with the New York Liberty, and the things that she said in her interview, in her article that was released. So now we got these Caitlin Clark fans, sending us death threats, sending us racist messages. And it's ridiculous. Normally I don't talk about stuff like this. I don't entertain it, but we got time today. But before we talk about it, today's show is sponsored by SeatGeek. SeatGeek, the official sponsor of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, the #1 rated ticketing app, over 28 million downloads, 70,000 plus events from concerts to sports, all your tickets across the web, all in one place, rated 1 to 10. Green means good. Red means bad, and all your tickets are backed by your buyer's guarantee. And remember, use my promo code Simply Ball Dropping at checkout to get $20 off your purchase. Yeah, so now we doing shows and people are constantly coming in the chat saying racist things. And these Caitlin Clark fans are getting so irritated because we're talking about Angel Reese and we giving Angel Reese her flowers, and these Clarkies are crashing out because all these other WNBA players are giving Angel Reese her kudos and letting people know that y'all need to respect Angel Reese. Y'all need to start giving her flowers. You saw what Natasha Cloud said about Angel Reese. Y'all better give her flowers now. We heard what Lexi Hall said about Angel Reese. We heard what Nafisha Collier said about Angel Reese. Now, Angel Reese is putting in the work, going out there dominating, and they still constantly moving the goalposts. So now we talk about Angel Reese on being an MVP candidate, and these Clarkies are crashing out. So this particular Caitlin Clark fan, I don't know who this person is, hiding behind a keyboard, like I always call them. They keyboard hoes. They don't show their face. They just want to type. So recently, this particular person made a comment on somebody else's page, and somebody sent me the message, and I saw it. So I went on this particular page, and I found the message, and I responded back to it. So let's take a look at what this Clarkie said in his particular comment. This person goes by the name of the Greatland Caitlin Clark fan C5, right? So this person goes in somebody else's chat and wants to create confusion and conflict, and told this particular podcast host that they were mad, they were talking mad caca about you, bruh, but they didn't say it to your face while you were there. I was banned from their channel for giving him all the smoke. He's talking about he was giving me all the smoke. My comments with the stats got deleted, just like Woody Harrelson said in the famous 90s basketball movie. Some people care more about their looks than about winning. They were loving Kennedy Carter until Kennedy left, and then all of a sudden Kennedy was a horrendous to the team. They got more personalities than Sybil when it comes to Sky players. They love you as long as you're down with their narrative, but if you come out and speak on the truth, cough, Dana Evans and Isabel Harrison. I remember sending one of them into a temper tantrum because after Reese took Sky on a losing streak and Izzy got minutes, she not only banged out 2 20-point games, but she doubled and got them back-to-back wins. What did I get for celebrating Chicago's win and the big up in Izzy? Ban. If Izzy wouldn't led the team, they would have finished way higher and made the playoffs undeniably. Nobody wants to come to Chicago to play. As for Reese, Camilla, no. They might look good in 3v3 and overseas when they come back to reality and have to face the 5v5 of the best women's basketball players in the world, right? So that's what that person said. So I went on to say, you as a mother effing lie, Caitlin fan. You ain't never ever been in my chat giving nobody the smoke, especially me. Stop with the BS. Stop creating your own narrative. You're seeking attention. Also, you made mention of being blocked. If you were blocked, how do you know what's going on over here on my platform? Just like Rudy said, show him proof that we've talked about him. You can't. I see you just want attention, so stop the BS. You're just a keyboard hoe. If you so much gave us smoke, why haven't you hit the link when I dropped it? Like I said, keyboard hoe. So that's the comment that he made on there. He never responded back to me. So what's this Caitlin Clark fan do? He seeks me out on my Instagram page, and this is what he had to say on Instagram. Let's take a look. He said, to you, ball sap, you and your ball sappers are very hypocritical. You let that fat N, use the racist term, Claude, talk like an idiot and constantly cursing God's name in vain. Very nasty. You guys over the real truth and push Angel Reese. She's not a great basketball player. Let's be real. Spoon set Camilla so many minutes in games so Reese could stat pat her double doubles. Facts. The Sky moved their fever games to United Center because they demand and revenue what Clark brings. You talking about the Atlanta Dream selling out. The arena only holds 350,000 capacity. Wow, you said that. Be real, dude. All you and your ball sappers hate Clark. You never give her props. Compare Clark and Reese sport cards and you'll see what each sells for you. You guys never pull up and compare Reese and Clark sport cards to see what each sells for you. You guys never pull up real stats and facts. You guys spit false crap out. Clark broke all the rookie records. Turnovers are expected with a guard like her. The team couldn't catch her passes often. She led the Fever to their first playoff since 2016. You guys don't give her props, just negatives, right? And you see, I haven't even accepted or blocked it. I just screenshotted the message. And then it goes on to say, you know what I'm saying, about, you know, if I see you, then it's going to be a problem. Well, hey, drop your location. I mean, you got these Clarkies over here crashing out because we giving our takes about Angel Reese and we talking basketball, but you start sending death threats and racial slurs. Pull up, show your face, drop your location, and I'll be on site. So you guys let me know what you think about today's podcast and these Clarkies crashing out, sending us death threats over here on Simply Ball Dropping. But look, I got time today. So whoever you are, show your face, drop your location, and I'll pull up. And that's going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. We're going to catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
That's all, folks.